If you've tried healing and still feel like there's something deeper calling for your attention, then this healing modality just might be for you. Hi, my name is Jessica Reinhardt. I'm a certified Beyond Quantum Healing practitioner, and today I want to walk you through what BQH is, where it comes from, how it works, and how to prepare for a session. I'll also answer some of the most common questions people ask before booking, because curiosity is usually mixed with a bit of uncertainty or confusion, and that is totally normal. BQH is a consciousness-based, heart-centered healing and exploration modality, rooted in the understanding that you are your own healer. BQH was developed by Candace Craw Goldman, who trained directly under Dolores Canyon and was inspired by her quantum healing hypnosis technique. BQH uses hypnosis techniques to guide you into a relaxed, focused state where you access the subconscious mind, the part of you that exists beyond everyday analytical thinking. This is the part of us that holds insight, memory, intuition, and the body's natural ability to heal. And in this state, we're able to connect to aspects of ourselves that are usually quieter beneath the surface, what many people refer to as the higher self or the soul. One of the most important things to know about BQH is that it's intentionally flexible. Every session is unique because every person's inner world is unique. BQH is also client-led, meaning that your own soul, your subconscious, is the one that guides the experience. They know what is most beneficial and relevant for you to explore at that moment. And when I refer to the soul, I'm referring to the part of you that carries memory, intention, and your purpose across lifetimes, understands the lessons that you're here to learn while in this temporary human vessel. Your human life is one focused expression of a much larger soul identity. This is the part of you where ego and fear don't distort your perception. Identity is rooted in unity rather than separation. Awareness exists beyond personality, body, and our roles. It is the eternal observer, witnessing and experiencing without judgment. What is an expanded state of consciousness? This is simply a shift in awareness beyond ordinary waking perception. Your conscious mind takes a backseat and the subconscious mind is able to come forward, meaning your linear thinking softens, the ego relaxes, and the brain becomes more receptive to subtle signs from the soul. I like to describe it like tuning a radio. The clearer the receiver, the clearer the signal, and the clearer the music. So how does a BQH session work and what does it entail? Every BQH journey begins with a one-on-one discovery call. This is a pretty casual space for us to connect, talk about your intentions, explore any questions or concerns. Before this call, you'll want to prepare 5 to 10 questions for your session. These can relate to anything: emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, whatever is meaningful to you at the moment. This discovery call is also about alignment. Your journey is deeply personal, and it's important that you feel safe, supported, and connected to the person guiding you. Once that feels right, we schedule the full BQH session. And what happens during this session? Here, you'll be gently guided into a deep, relaxed state. It's very similar to guided meditation. I personally use sound healing tools to help enhance focus and deepen the relaxation. Shamanic drumming, hemi-sync frequencies. And remember that just like all healing is self-healing, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis. I'm not doing anything to you, I'm simply just there to guide you. Well, what might you experience in this state? People often experience increased self-awareness and empowerment, expanded states of consciousness, inner wisdom or higher guidance, emotional root causes of current challenges, deep personal insight or healing. Some people experience past lives or future lives, experiences on Earth, other planets, or beyond, connections with your guides, angels, spirit team, cosmic family, or it could just be some symbolic or abstract imagery. Either way, these sessions are meaningful regardless of how someone labels the experience. The experience unfolds for you and through you. And here's where the questions come in. After this portion of experiences that we explored, I'll ask you the questions that you prepared beforehand while you're still in that expanded state. You'll be responding from the subconscious and higher awareness, allowing information to come through naturally. You might be thinking, what if I can't enter this state or channel? Probably one of the most common fears, and the truth is anyone can enter this state. Anybody can channel. This is a brainwave state that you already enter every day naturally. Channeling doesn't have to be dramatic or look a certain way. You're simply allowing information to move through you without over-filtering it. Ego and judgments take a step back. There's no right way for it to show up. And most people are surprised actually at how effortless it feels. So how does this information come through? Before the session deepens, we do brief imagination exercises so that you can recognize your own intuitive language. Information can come in as images or scenes, emotions or feelings, body sensations, subtle thoughts or impressions. All of these are valid forms of communication. And then you might be thinking, isn't this just your imagination though? Imagination isn't real. Well, did you know that imagined experiences activate the same brain regions as real ones? That's why fear triggers real adrenaline. Memories cause emotional reactions. If imagination weren't real, then these wouldn't work. Fear wouldn't work. If anything, BQH shows you just how real it is. Imagination is the language of the soul. It's a valid form of communication like any other feelings that your body signals to you. But where is this information coming from? What if it's wrong? All the information comes from within you. It's guided by intention and recognized as meaningful, even if it can't be logically explained right away. It is healthy to discern what resonates and what doesn't. Even details that you experience as off or false can become teachers in themselves. The value comes from how the experience affects your emotions, your patterns, your choices, your shift in perception. It can be understood through many frameworks, spiritual, psychological, symbolic, and still be valid. No matter what your belief system is, this can be understood and equally valid in different ways. You don't have to believe in past lives or non-physical beings. Now for preparing for a BQH session. Meditation is key. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day leading up to your session. It makes a huge difference. This helps calm the mind, gets you used to the relaxed trance state similar to hypnosis. You're essentially tuning your frequency to the right radio station. This helps you focus inward and reduce mental chatter. The goal is not to stop or change your thoughts though. It's to observe without a reaction. Become aware if you give in, react, or talk back. Become aware and then just gently shift it back to that initial intention. Now, what does the session setup look like for a BQH session? These sessions take place over Zoom and they typically last 2 to 3 hours. Make sure you have a quiet, private space without any interruptions. Get comfortable, wear loose clothes, have your hair down. You're gonna wanna lay down and have the camera set up where I can see your torso and your head. Get a blanket, wear a sleep mask if you want. Use a headset with a working microphone. This is very important for the facilitator to hear you clearly because your voice tends to quiet when in this state. You also want the audio recording to pick up your voice. The session is recorded so you can revisit it later to help integrate any insights and messages. You'll receive the recording within 24 hours and everything is confidential, but you are welcome to share with anybody that you feel that you want. Eat a grounding meal beforehand, limit caffeine as possible, drink lots of water before and after. After the session, we'll ground you back into your body, talk through what came through. I also connect with your energy field and your spirit team before the session, and I'll share any additional insights from your questions and anything aligned with your experiences. These sessions often feel like you're putting together a puzzle or you're watching a movie. Things don't always make sense or add up until the end. After the session, after we get off the call, you're just gonna wanna take it easy. It's a lot of energy work in these sessions. Rest, hydrate, journal if you feel guided. You don't need to analyze everything right away. Insights continue unfolding days and even weeks after. Every time you listen to the recording, something new will click. You'll also have continued access to me for support or questions. You also may find that you'll want to do more than one session. Many people choose to do more than one session. The first one usually opens up the door, builds trust with yourself and your intuition, gets you familiar with the trance-like state and the process of BQH. Future sessions can go deeper and become more focused as your clarity builds. Lastly, the most important thing to remember, release the need for a specific outcome. Come with curiosity, not expectations. The door opens widest when nothing is demanded. Thank you for your time. I hope you learned something new.